Hello. Welcome to another video. It's gay. Just just like me. Queer as fuck. Today's video we're doing Yuri on Ice because I love that anime. This is the second time watching it. First time completing it because the first time I watched it, someone spoiled it for me and I got really upset. So, and the second time I won, no, I knew what was happening, going in watching it the second time, but I still wanted to see what happens. And, spoilers for Yuri on Ice if you've never seen it. I'm gonna be talking about most of it. I have like 4 pages of notes. I don't know why I do this to myself and have like 25 minutes of like audio to edit. I don't know why I do this to myself. I get really excited talking about something. And Yuri on Ice was like a really big really big series that I really like to watch. And maybe I'll watch it again every now and again. Kind of like Gravity Falls in a way, but I already know what happens in Gravity Falls and I watch it sometimes when I find it. One day I'll learn how to not stutter and you it's but anyway, um Yuri on Ice. Banger music, banger intro, banger outro. Yeah. These are just going to be like little things that throughout the series. So, some has specific episodes. I don't know which ones are from which because I didn't write which episode they're from. God damn it. I'm not the smartest. I may be dumb, and that's it. Let's get started. I watched the dub because I'm stupid, and yeah, I'm stupid. Um, it's not that I don't prefer the sub. Yeah, I do like this. I think I did watch the sub before watching the dub. I, I don't know. Yeah, I do like hearing everyone. I don't know. I just like hearing the dub. I do hear the sub like for Beastars and everything. Yeah, the voice actors are phenomenal. I just I just chose dub, just to get it over with because I was watching this for a good straight 3 days. So that was fun. I really like how uh is this is just a lot. I just really like how the hot springs, like the first little arc is the hot springs competition with Yurio and Yuri, and how they slowly becoming friends. I love that for him. He's just so angsty, not angsty, but like he's so angry about everything, except with his grandfather. More on that later. I love that. That's so cute. God damn it. Uh, I just have a little bit when he calls him little piggy, and I'm like, that's not very nice of you, but like, it's not out of character for you to call him that. Or Victor. I mean, because he only eats it when Yuri gets victories in his competitions and everything. And after his loss in the last season, he just kind of gave up. And honestly, I would too, not gonna lie. Yuri is being a little shit, and I love him. He's great. And further on in the show, his fans call him like an angry little kitten. He's just a little meow meow, and honestly, good for him. That's really funny. That's just fucking funny as fuck. Everyone's background throughout the show, gosh, uh, you know that thing where you have, I don't know if this is just a normal thing or if it's something that people do, but do you know that thing, that, you're trying to exert energy and stuff out when they're like really excited or they're trying not to cry or getting like trying not to laugh, like those laugh you yeah you laugh you loses. Yeah, it was kind of like that for me. Looking at everyone's backstory, I just hit the mic. uh, with everyone's backstory and everything. Yeah, that was great. More on that later too. I don't know how long I'm making this video. Probably a little shorter because it is 12 episodes. You could probably finish it in like a long weekend if you want. It's really really good. I do like it. Um, Oh, also, fun fact. I was like, oh, I don't, yeah, I wonder what the genre is because it seems like something LGBTQ. But I looked up the yeah genre and I was like, wait, is Oron Host Club the same thing? It I can't remember. So if it's on screen, if it's the same thing, fuck. My bad. I didn't realize that until I looked it up later and I got not upset. I was just concerned because it's probably going to be like that if I watch Free too. Free or Haikyuu or even the fucking Skater one that came out this year. I'm very excited to watch the Skater one. I've heard good things about that one and I really like the main character. Anyway, besides that, we don't talk about that in this video. We're talking about ice skating boys. We're talking about them. Yeah, what's his name? Minami. He's great. I really wish he had more screen time. Like he only had the screen time when was it the China Cup? I think it was the China Cup. Um, when he did his I love his music. His music is great. I love him. And when he was doing the cheering crowd with everyone during the final six, he's great. I love him. Going back to the hot springs, competition. I really hope the mic isn't picking up when I hit it. That'd be pretty bad. With Eros and how Yuri was able to like transform that from when the hot springs to all the way to the Grand Prix. Good for him. You know what? Good. And I don't know who said it because I didn't write it down, but I think it was Victor. It's either Victor or Yuri. Either one of the two. They are in love, Your Honor. And honestly, good for them. uh, one of them said, I think he might impregnate me. And I'm like, I have many questions, but I will not ask them. So, yeah. Pork cutlet bowl. You know what? Same, dude. One of my favorite meals is like so heavy on like yeah, it's like really like greasy and stuff. And like I cannot eat that on a daily basis. Like I would get sick. All the music is banger. I didn't write any context for this, so most of this is just like reactions of like same dude or like oh poor baby, him a little shit. God, I'm the same way with oh God, I'm the same way as Yuri. Big fan of X, and I am. I get a little not intense, but I get really focused on something like for a really while, which is why I don't do a lot of like original characters. I mean, I should. I do have a set of original characters that I want to do for animations and stuff. The thing is, I like drawing fan art more, and I'll probably do a video on that first. Another thing. Let's get back to the ice skating boys. I'm getting more off topic by the minute. It's very late. They're all talented, Your Honor. Yeah, I don't know why I wrote tension with like the star emoji. I I should have wrote context or at least wrote a tiny little bit of script. But this is just this is just what I think about the show. Like just unfiltered, just with whatever notes I have at the time. Fuck. um Peachit, he's great. I love him. I love his story. I love his dream that he wants to do with everyone. That he reveals in the Grand Prix. He's wonderful, Your Honor, and I love him. uh, there's so much homoerotic relationship between Yuri and Victor, and you know what? Good for them. They deserve it. God, the intro and like everything in the show was just so fluid. The animation's fluid. Everything looks so pretty, and I'm like, gimme it, gimme. Like the ice skating when all the competitors are competing, the ice skating looks so fluid and great, even when they mess up, and I'm like, everyone has. I want to steal everyone's gender, even Chris. More on Chris later. I have so much to say about Chris. I have so much to say about you, Chris. God damn. The fisherman is just there for like the majority of the series. The fucking fisherman when they're like running, except when they left and they went into Russia and everything. The hot springs scene. Can we talk about the hot springs scene? I'm probably gonna get demonetized if I show the hot springs scene, but if you're curious on how the show is, look up hot spring scene. Look up the hot spring scene in Yuri on Ice, and then you'll know why. Or it's God. What the fuck? Oh, when Yuri was being not unconfident, what's it, unsure of himself, and Victor said, "Do you want me to be your lover?" And I'm like, Spice Girls? Who? I only know Victor. God damn. You know what? Good for him. We love a confident man. I only wrote King JJ is so full of himself and I love him. And you know what? Good for him. I probably have this out of order. Yeah, I have it out of order. Fuck if I know. The fucking kiss. I'm like, God, that gave me so much serotonin, and I'm like, good for him. I just wrote reactions. I did not write any notes in this. This is 4 pieces of loose leaf paper. And you know what? Good. I just saw in the corner gender envy gimme to Chris. And you know what? Yeah, that's what I think about you, Chris. Gender envy. You know what? Same. What the fuck did I write? I cannot read my handwriting. Whatever, it's fine. Bigger songs? Yeah. Everyone's supportive of Yurio. Even, I cannot remember his name. Oh, yeah, Oshabek. He's supportive. They're friends, Your Honor. They're besties, Your Honor. The similarity between Victor and Yuri, with Yuri just being really, really fascinated and like really inspired and like chasing a career of ice skating. With Yuri, Chris's backstory with Yuri, like everyone, Peachet's story of being just want to be known and just like trying to break history. God, he's great. His dog, Yuri got the same dog as Victor, and honestly, that's the cutest thing. I also wrote down Chris. Yeah, Chris, you know what? He can get it. And if you've seen his routines, it was before the Grand Prix. First off, he could get it, but also, what the fuck? There was also the what was his name? The siblings. There was the siblings. I think his name is Michael, or well, we're going to go with Michael. And Michael and Sarah, they're siblings, right? And he's very, very protective over his sister. And with their backstory, I was like, oh, he really cares about his sister. He's really protective and everything. And like, it goes on, and I'm like, oh wait, I'm uncomfortable because I was like, oh, like I feel like. Oh, I was gonna say something. Like, he's really protective, and then he was like, "Oh, wait, this is a little weird. Let me wait. Let's backtrack a little bit here. Like, and I know she's doing the best. I know, uh, I know she's just wants independence from her brother and everything, but it seems just a little bit weird of how the relationship is. If you watch the show, I don't want to say anything. I mean, you could watch it. You could watch another person's review. It's just a lot there. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. It's just a lot. Yuri having so much anxiety during all the competitions and everything, and I said, you know what? That's a mood. That's me. I have many stories to tell, but I'm not gonna tell them now because I might cry. And do you want that? No. No. we don't want to do that. Just Victor and Yuri's relationship. That's God. What I would, what I wouldn't give to have like a relationship like that, and just care for each other, and just they're really supportive and everything, and I'm like, they're wonderful, Your Honor. God, I'm still thinking about JJ, of how much of a fucking he's so full of himself. He's so gosh darn full of himself. And you know what? Good for him. You're pure of heart, dumb of ass. Oh my god, the whole scene with the golden here with the fucking what's it called? Engagement rings? No. What's it called before you get engaged? We'll just say engagement rings because I cannot think right now. But the engagement rings, and Pinchette here thinking that that was just pure of heart, dumb of ass. And you know what? Good for him. He's so supportive of them, but also I don't think that's what they want. Yeah, I don't think that's what Yuri wanted. Victor was like, "Oh, wait, you're proposing to me?" And he's like, "No. It was for good luck. It was for good luck." And he's like, "No." And you know what? God, I'm that dumb too. Just yeah. I also have smack no cursing, and I have a feeling it's for Yurio because he curses so much in the dub. I don't know if he curses in the sub. I haven't gotten that far, and I do not remember if he does. God, the episode with Victor, him voicing his feelings and thoughts about everyone. Just that was just really nice, and just apart from like Yuri or like from the other skaters, but you do get to see everyone else's like backstory and like how they got into skating or like with a relationship with other characters, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah. If I had to choose one to be one of my favorites, it would be Minami. He's so cool. Him or Pichit? I'm so sorry if I'm saying his name wrong, but they're great. Yuri is a little shit, and he is very close to one of my favorites. Like, I cannot have tier lists because if I do, everyone would be S tier, except like a few, like either some would be like S tier, some would just be F tier. I have no in between. This is why. God damn it. And here, and the credits for the which episode was it? I cannot remember. But when Yuri got drunk in last year's competition, that was so funny. How he set the whole plot of him coming to coach Victor coming to coach Yuri, and then seeing his video, he was like, yeah, he has skill. He's competent. Yeah, I will do it, but I will also do it for the hot springs and for the delicious food. And you know what? Pop off, King. You know what? That's me. I would do the exact same thing. Falling in love with my but becoming a coach and falling in love with whoever I'm teaching. Yeah, I would do that too. I'm a hopeless romantic at heart. What can I say? They're in love, Your Honor. They're stupid, but in love. When Yuri got drunk and everything, and how everyone had proof except who was it? Fuck, it was the two girls. I cannot remember their names for the life of me. It was Minako and Mari. They didn't have a clue what was happening. And I think Picha didn't have any evidence, but everyone else did. And you know what? Pop off. That's hilariously funny how he didn't remember. And it was hereditary too, because his dad is the exact same thing. God, that was so goddamn funny. And you know what? That's great. Good for him. The little character development for JJ. You know what? He did get a little bit of taste of his own medicine. And he didn't, he was full of himself. But also he got a little bit taste of reality in a way. That like he's not gonna like be able to accomplish everything because they are people who are better than you, there are people who are worse than you, and you just have to accept that not everyone's gonna like you, blah blah blah. And yeah. Also, I have a question about jewelry. I'm not sure if this is true, correct me if I'm wrong, or I probably show it on screen, but is it dangerous to have jewelry on while you're ice skating? Because won't that hurt? Like if you fall or like something like that? I'm not really sure about the implications. Also, it's during competition. You might lose it. It might fall out if it's like loose or something. I'm not really sure with the jewelry that Yuri had. Yeah, it was for plot purposes, but also, is it safe, or like could he lose it? I was just worrying about that. I paused it for a second and I had to think about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'll write this down and I'll just rant about it in the video. Yeah. how Victor notices little things about Yuri. That's the cutest thing. And how they both notice little things. How before Yuri got his engagement rings, he said in his inner monologue that whenever he's looking for something, he stays quiet and his eyes sparkle. And honestly, that's the cutest thing. God damn. Why did I put I love the kids' doodles? Whose children did I put? It must be the childhood friend, but I'm thinking, I'm not really sure. I wrote down here fuck. God, me too, bro. I wrote down here Minami is top favorite, closer to Yuri and Victor and Yurio, and then everyone else, and then he's such a fan, and honestly, that would be God, that would be me if I met any of content creator I really enjoy watching. But I can't go to conventions because they live like they're either across the country or in the other side of the world, and honestly, god damn it. Manami, yeah, but can I say Manami's free skate, yeah, is a bop? It fucking slaps. uh, can I also say that Yuri's it, his dance? I think it was during free skate or his skate program. The fucking whistle. I cannot. It was before the Grand Prix. I remember that. Victor fucking whistled, and I'm just perplexed because God, me too. Also the part, yeah, I'm just going back and forth in like between episodes. I'm not really sure which episode is which detail is from what episode, so forgive me if I'm wrong. Also, I'm very sorry that this audio is really, really long. But I think it was during Hot Springs or after that, the competition, where um, Yuri bangs his head against the wall and then he just keeps skating. And I'm just concerned because one, he could get a concussion, and two, I don't think you would be able to keep skating if you hit your head in the wall. But then again, he's endured worse, which is the thing. God, me too. I wrote so much, but I have no context to this because after watching the series, I took a little break for like 2 days, and then I returned to this, and I'm like, what the fuck did I write? I cannot remember. uh, Also, the one scene with the potluck before the competition with Guanhan Lee and Leo de la Iglesia, I think he's called. They're underage, and also, I don't think you could do that in public because you could get ticketed or you could get arrested. If you know the scene, you do. If you don't, watch the series if you'd like, or just watch a episode analysis of that, because I'm not talking about that. That's just that was, I don't fucking know what's happening there, dog. You could not pay me to know what the fuck's going on. God fucking damn it. All in all, it's a very, very good series, and the last goddamn scene was like, see you next level, and once that finished, I said to myself loudly, it was probably like 2 a.m. I said to myself loudly, and they never got a second season, and neither did Oran Host Club. God damn it. Hopefully, I'm posting this by the end of Pride Month, and if I'm not, happy July 1st, I want to say. And if it's still Pride Month, fuck yeah, ice skating boys. Please, if you like the video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment if you like. Leave any suggestions of animes I should watch to give my review on. Some may be shorter than others, some may be longer, like this one. I don't know how long the video is going to be. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye.